Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. All right, I'm having some good fortunes with yet another girl. This time, a former student of mine, if you can believe it. A little bit of background. Last winter, when my grandmother passed away, I asked my grandmother when she makes it to the other side to go talk to Mary Curry and have Mary Curry set me up on a blind date. I had a former student, she's from Bosnia, so I don't know if they're related. But I almost didn't think very much of her. I knew she had weird feelings for me. She was only 15 years old when she took my class, a very gifted student. And we were in the student union talking about just just shooting the breeze. I was talking about how I had gone to a school carnival a few years earlier and how because I went alone I didn't get accepted for who I am. This year I'm going to make some waves about it, but I got to be careful because I don't want to get in trouble with school. So I've been thinking about this. Wish me luck on that. That's what I told her. She said, "Oh, don't bother doing that. I'll come with you." And I thought she was joking. And so, long story short, she came with me. We got on this one ride that spins you around, and she's considerably bigger than me. And I let her sit on the inside so she would push on me, and I almost got crushed to death. And that was a really nice feeling. You got to understand, I often have fantasies of being murdered by some girl that I love, right? So usually I'll fantasize about the girl putting her hands around my neck and choking me to death. You guys know I love Mary Curry. I would so much love if I had lived in her time for her to poison me with whatever rock that she happens to discover out there, right? Um, I don't know. I've always fantasized about being murdered by some girl that I love, or at least to be with her when I die. Right. So, for example, when Pierre Curry got run over and he was next to his wife, oh, if that were me, I would feel so good if the last moments I was having a good time with a girl that I love and I just die. Right. I don't know why. So I didn't feel too badly about it, and that was good. Obviously, she's a lot younger than me. Actually, to give you an idea of how big the age difference is, I can tell you almost exactly what I was doing on the day she was born. I was working on my PhD. I have very good notes, right? I still have all of my emails from back then. I still have notes with the dates on them. So I could literally tell her what I was doing on the day she was born. If we get married, that's going to be part of the wedding speech. Is exactly what I was doing, where I was. I got to go dig up my notes and talk about it at some point, but I can figure it out. I have a pretty good memory too. Like we all talk about, everybody knows what they were doing on September 11, 2001, but I do that to a lot of other dates in my life, especially if there's something important going on in my research, something drastic going on in my love life, and right. So, for example, imagine one day I need to serve as an alibi for one of my colleagues or one of my students. They're suspected in murdering their boyfriend, and I could probably identify who was in my class that. Well, we got to take attendance anyway, but I could personally remember that. Oh, right. Anyway, today she trusted me with. She was upset that a boy that she had met on Snapchat was talking to other girls and how his Snap score, I don't even know what that is, had gone up by leaps and bounds. And this gave me a nice warm fuzzy feeling that she trusts me. I see her as more of a future business partner of some sort. She's very gifted and has some good street smarts as well. I can certainly see she and I working as a team to come up with chemical element 119, 120 someday. Right? I can certainly see that happening. This is the Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum.